Santa Claus, as we know him, has a long history. His story begins centuries ago. Our journey starts with a real person, Saint Nicholas. This generous bishop lived in the 4th century. He was known for his kindness, especially towards children. Interestingly, St. Nicholas wore red and white robes. These colors would later become symbolic of Santa Claus himself. The legend of St. Nicholas traveled across Europe. In the Netherlands, he became known as Sinterklaas. This figure, also clad in red and white, rode a white horse and delivered gifts. The Dutch brought Sinterklaas with them to America. Over time, Sinterklaas transformed into the Santa Claus we know and love. The evolution of Santa's image continued. In England, a jolly figure called Father Christmas emerged. He initially wore green robes. However, influenced by St. Nicholas, he eventually adopted the iconic red suit. Through these cultural exchanges and transformations, the image of a gift-giving figure in red and white became increasingly popular. The Santa Claus we picture today owes much to artists. Their illustrations solidified his image. In 1823, Clement Clarke Moore wrote the famous poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Moore's poem described Santa's appearance and actions. This poem significantly shaped the American perception of Santa Claus. However, it was Thomas Nast who truly brought Santa to life. This talented illustrator worked for Harper's Weekly in the 1870s. Nast's drawings popularized the image of Santa in a red suit with white fur trim and a black belt. He also gave Santa his jolly, plump appearance. Before Nast, Santa was sometimes depicted in tan or green. Nast's choice of red cemented its association with Santa Claus. His illustrations were widely circulated. They had a profound impact on how people visualized Santa Claus. Have you ever wondered why Santa wears red and white? These colors are not random choices. They are full of meaning. Red is a powerful color. It represents warmth, generosity, and love. It is also associated with joy and excitement, perfect for the holiday season. White, on the other hand, symbolizes purity, goodness, and peace. It represents the snow of winter and the spirit of giving. Together, red and white create a striking contrast. This contrast makes Santa Claus easily recognizable. The combination of red and white also has psychological significance. Red evokes feelings of warmth and generosity. White promotes feelings of peace and tranquility. These colors, therefore, embody the spirit of Christmas. They represent the joy of giving and receiving gifts. The image of Santa Claus we know today is also influenced by commercialization. In the early 20th century, businesses began using Santa in their advertising. This commercialization played a significant role in shaping Santa's modern image. Perhaps the most famous example is Coca-Cola. In 1931, they launched an advertising campaign featuring Santa Claus. The artist Haddon Sundblom created the illustrations for this campaign. Sundblom's Santa was jolly, plump, and wore a bright red suit. Coca-Cola's campaign was a huge success. Sundblom's illustrations became incredibly popular. They helped solidify the image of Santa that we know today. While commercialization has its critics, it has undoubtedly contributed to the global recognition of Santa Claus. Today, Santa Claus is a global icon. He transcends cultural boundaries, spreading joy and cheer across the world.